3, 2, 1. Hello guys and welcome back to yet another live stream. We have Middlesbrough versus Southampton in the other Championship playoff semi-final first leg today. A 12:30 kickoff. A massive welcome to everyone who's joining us live. You might be watching this after the live stream. You're very welcome as well. Get your predictions down below if you are in the live chat though. We've got this one coming at you in just over 15 minutes time. 0-0 last night, of course, between Millwall and Hull City at the MKM. It will be decided at the Den now on Monday. Obviously, this one will be decided at St Mary's on Tuesday, but will either team take advantage from this first leg at the Riverside? Let us know your thoughts down below. Get your predictions down there. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. A massive welcome once again to everyone. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Not that yesterday was bad, but I just feel like this one might have more goals in it. What do you reckon? Like I say, get involved, hit that like button, get your predictions down there. I will let you know my prediction in a minute, but I'm just waiting for a few people to join the chat. We've got 70 people in here already, which is absolutely fabulous. And a massive thank you if you joined us in yesterday's watch along with Harry. We watched a goalless draw between Millwall and Hull City, or Hull and Millwall, should I say. I'm on my own for this one, but I'm not on my own because I've got you guys, the viewers. Keep me entertained. Get your predictions down there. I'm going to come and read out your comments in just a second. But before we do predictions, we better start with the starting 11s. Let's head over to the Riverside and see how these two are lining up for this one. And obviously, it's two good teams going at it. Lots of quality on display, but a bit of added extra spice today, I must say, because we've got Spygate between these two. Southampton have been spying on Middlesbrough. Naughty, naughty. Here is how Middlesbrough line up. Let us know your thoughts on their starting 11. Is the mic behaving itself? I hope it is. Let's turn it up. Between Millwall and Hull City. Burgie's telling me the mic's not working. I think it is. Let me know how the sound's coming through. Just let me know. Sound good? Sound bad? This is how Middlesbrough line up. Bryn, Ayling, Fry, Malanda, Britton, Morris, McGree, Target, Whittaker, Conway, and Strelec. No. Is he even on the bench? No. No Hayden Hackney. He was obviously a doubt, and he's not there. He might be ready for the second leg, though. Let's head over to the Southampton starting 11. And this is what you'll find. We're going to come on to the form in a second. Southampton line up with Peretz, Bree, Harwood, Bellis, Wood, Manning, Yander, Downs, Fellows, Azaz, Leo Cienza, and Larin. Guys, let me know your thoughts. I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit. Burgie's telling me I'm very loud. How's that? That is our Southampton lineup. So we've done the starting 11s. Let's get your predictions. That's what we're really here for. We want to see what you guys have to say. There's 100 people in the live chat. 12 minutes till kickoff. Give me your predictions down below. I can hear you. The mic is fine. Yeah, there you go. That's all we need to know. The mic's a little bit low. Let's turn it back up again. For goodness sake, not what we want. As long as you can hear me, you might have to turn your volume up or down depending on if you think I'm loud or not loud enough. Anyway, we're here to talk football. Let's get your predictions. Every single one of you, get your predictions in the live chat. I'm here to get all of yours in. Let me know who you want to win, but who you think will win as well. Let's go up to the top. We've got 2-1 to Middlesbrough, 1-0 to Southampton, 1-1, 5-1 to Southampton, 2-1 to Southampton, 5-1 to Middlesbrough, 2-0 Southampton, 2-0 Middlesbrough, 2-1 Middlesbrough, 3-1 Southampton. Bit of a mixed bag. 2-2, 3-2 Southampton, 3-2 Southampton, 2-2 from Johnny. I think more of you are slightly more of you are going for Southampton, but it is quite close. There's plenty of you back in Middlesbrough as well. Okay, well, if you've not already seen my championship predictions video that I did with Sophie, I have actually gone with Middlesbrough to win this one, but I'm unsure if that's going to actually be enough because I have made Southampton my favourites to win the playoffs. I do think Middlesbrough do need to nail down an advantage from this one, and I'm going to go 2-1 to Borough. I genuinely think, even without Hayden Hackney, they're capable of beating Southampton. But I just wonder over 2 legs if Southampton might still get through. I'm going to wait and see. I'll reserve judgment for my second leg prediction after I've watched the first leg, basically. 0-0, 2-1 Southampton, 9-4 to Middlesbrough. Yeah. Okay. A real mixed bag. Right. Keep those predictions coming. We've gone through the starting 11s. Let's just head over to the Championship table where by, match week 46, there was really nothing to separate these two. If we move the table across, I mean, look at that. 80 points apiece, 25 goal difference to 26. Southampton are the form team, though. Is that what's more important? Southampton come into this in red-hot form. Of course, they're a relegated team, a parachute payment squad. They're playing some good football. Middlesbrough have played some good football, and they have beaten Southampton at home this season 4-0. But that was a long time ago, and Middlesbrough were playing better then, and Southampton are playing better now. I don't know. We get weird results in the playoffs. As much as I understand why everyone, including myself, is hot on Southampton, I then become a bit reluctant to just pile in anymore because I was proved wrong by Sunderland beating Coventry in the semis last year. I did actually back Sunderland to win the final against Sheffield United 2-1, so I did get that one right. But even the teams that you think are not in great form can suddenly turn it around in the playoffs. It's its own competition. League form might not matter, but if it does matter, then Southampton are likely to get through. Right, let's head back over to here where you can see my face. Right, keep your predictions coming. Let's do a big like spike, by the way. There's 150 people in here, and we're only on 50 likes. Shambles. Guys, show us some support. Take 2 seconds to drop a like. It literally takes 2 seconds. Let's get up to 100 likes. And in the meantime, keep your comments coming. We've got kickoff 8 minutes away. Good morning, Matt from Atlanta, USA. I'm going to go with a Borough win. 2-1, says Andrew. Matt, who will win the final, do you reckon? We don't know who's going to be there yet, but I have outlined that my slight favourites to go on and win the playoffs is Southampton. But I'm really, wary that any of them could win it. But if you gun to my head, if you're going to make me pick a team, I'm probably going with Southampton. But as I've said, I'm actually going to back Middlesbrough to win this game at the Riverside. Hi, Matt. Swansea fan. I'm praying Vipotnik doesn't leave. I managed to meet him last week after Charlton. Oh, there you go. That's nice. He's going to have attracted a lot of attention, Lily. That's for sure, obviously, with the numbers he's put up this season. Where could I see him going? Burnley? Like a team coming down to the Championship that wants the top scorer, basically, to help them get straight back up. Like a Burnley. I don't know. What do you reckon? Good morning, Matt from Stateside. I'm going for a 1-1 draw, says Michael. Oh, okay. Noodle says 3-0 to Borough. They're going to beat the Cheats. Oh, gosh. What do we make of that, guys? Because Southampton have been charged. It's not a great look. I suppose we've got to wait and see what happens now. I think what it should do, and what I'm hoping it does, is add some extra spice to this. Like Middlesbrough fans might be like, right, let's really get up for this now. Not that they wouldn't be already, but now it's like you've got a point to prove. You want to beat them 10 times more now because of all of this. But if we get Southampton getting through, we're going to get a lot of finger pointing at Southampton. Oh, look, they cheated. So, I don't know, is it? Give me your thoughts. 6 minutes to go. Who do you think's going to win today, asks Alex. I'm going 2-1 Middlesbrough. Let me know your predictions. There's 170 people watching. We've hit 60 likes. Come on, hit that like button. 6 minutes till kickoff here. And as you can see down in the corner, we have got another game kicking off at 12:30 in England today. We've got a Premier League match between Liverpool and Chelsea, which we will keep you up to date with. What is going on in the football world today other than this game? Well, let's head over to the fixtures. We have got some Premier League action, as I say. Liverpool take on Chelsea. Brighton, Wolves, Fulham, Bournemouth and Sunderland, Man United are 3 p.m. kickoffs. Man City take on Brentford later tonight. Man City must win to keep that title hope alive. Some games in the Scottish Premier League. The Championship playoff semi, of course, that we're covering between Middlesbrough and Southampton. And both of the League One playoff semi-final first legs are on at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. We will not be live for either of those. We'll be back live on Monday for Millwall v Hull and Tuesday for Southampton Middlesbrough. And maybe Wednesday we'll do the second leg of Stockport v Stevenage. So there's a lot to come on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. And we are starting to close in on 127,000 subscribers. If you've just joined us and you want to see those starting 11s, I'm going to get them back up on your screen for you nice and quickly because we've got 4 minutes till kickoff. Keep your comments coming. Any predictions that you haven't given yet, get them down below. Let's have a catch up of the comments quickly. Related to Southampton, says GHGN. That's the severity the balanced schedule can give you. If you start poorly, you have to try to pull off a madness. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Southampton, said Alex. Come on, you Saints, says T. Matthews. Jaden says, hi, Matt. I'm going to go 2-1 Borough against the Cheats. Southampton to win 2-1 is Andrew's prediction. Matt, out of the 3 Welsh clubs next season, who will be the best and where will they finish? Yes, of course, they're all going to be in the Championship. Oh, I don't know. Wrexham have a lot of potential to be in the playoffs, of course. Swansea, probably top half again. And then I think Cardiff come up with a lot of momentum. So you could make an argument they're all in the top half. But I think Wrexham have got a lot of potential, just the money going in there. But I don't know, maybe new car smell at Cardiff coming back up. And as I say, Swansea, pretty solid in the second half of this year under Matos. Leon says, Matt SB Army. Good to see you, Leon. What's your prediction? Mohammed Jaffrey says, Matt, you're the one. You still turn me on. Football's coming home again. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. I'll take England to the World Cup, should I? Right, 3 minutes to go. Do not go anywhere. This is a big one. They're all big ones, aren't they? It's a playoff semi-final. But, yeah, I felt like yesterday's game, it wasn't the end of the world that Hull didn't win the home game. A draw is okay for Hull. I think Middlesbrough need to win this one. I just think there's more in it when it comes to the home advantage in this tie. I think going away to St Mary's and winning is going to be so difficult. So Middlesbrough need to win this one. And I think they might win by 1 goal, but do they need to win by 2? Imagine if they won 4-0 like they did back in January. That'd be astonishing, wouldn't it? I wouldn't say it's game over, though, because we know what happened between Sheffield Wednesday and Peterborough with a 4-0 lead. Right, I was going to get you those starting 11s again in case you missed them. This is how the 2 teams line up as they come out onto the pitch here at the Riverside. Kick-off moments away. Feel free to pause and have a look. Middlesbrough, of course, without Hayden Hackney. Matt, where are your binoculars? Very good. Where are those Middlesbrough players? What are they up to? Right. Here is how Southampton line up. Players to watch out for. I mean, Azaz going back to Middlesbrough, of course. Larin put up good numbers. He scored a great goal against Ipswich, didn't he, of course. Scored at Preston on the final day as well. Cienza, big fan of Cienza. I think he's great. Right, here we go. Kickoff, seconds away. I'm ready for this one. Right, we haven't hit 100 likes yet. Come on, we've got to do that before kickoff. We've got just under 2 minutes. We're on 73 likes. Do take 2 seconds to hit the like button. It's massively appreciated. I'm just going to do a quick sound check. Yeah, I sound all right. I'm happy with that. It's just Burgie. He's texting me saying, oh, I can hear you breathing. It's terrible. It's just out of order. Right, I'm looking forward to this. I just think we can't have another goalless draw, surely. I can't sit through all these playoff games and there's no goals. Give me some goals. I still think it could be cagey. It might only be like 1 goal in it, but that would be better than yesterday. Nothing against Millwall and Hull, by the way. It was a good contest, but both were a bit risk averse. Maybe not Millwall so much. Millwall did push towards the end, but didn't surprise me it finished 0-0. Would it surprise me if this one finished 0-0? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think it could be low scoring, but I don't think this will finish 0-0. I really hope it doesn't anyway. Right, any last minute predictions? Get them down below. There's 200 people in here. Keep them coming. Mohammed Jaffrey says 2-1 Middlesbrough. A late Hackney goal. No, I don't know if he saw the starting 11. He's not playing, is he? He's not even on the bench. Right, remember, Liverpool versus Chelsea is on at 12:30. Of course, Leon, who is in the live chat, is a Chelsea fan. He'll keep us up to date with how he's feeling about that one. We'll keep an eye on that down there. Liverpool v Chelsea at 12:30 in the Premier League. There's Hayden Hackney. You can see him sat there in the stands. But this is where our focus is. Middlesbrough versus Southampton, the second playoff semi-final first leg, and it's live. And those Middlesbrough fans need to do their bit today. Can they roar their team over the line? A big 90 minutes ahead. A couple of predictions flying in here. 1-0 Borough, 2-0 Southampton, 1-0 Borough. Leon, what was your prediction, by the way? Mark says 3-0 Southampton. Burgie is saying 1-1. Burgie, of course, couldn't join us today. He said he didn't want to. That's nice, isn't it? No, I'm joking. Five likes away from 100. The ball is getting rolling. I don't think we're going to do it. Quickly hit that like button. We're trying to hit 100. I think we're going to run out of time. Here we go. The ball is rolling at the Riverside. Middlesbrough get us underway as they go from right to left as we see it. Southampton in their yellow and blue away strip. Let's hope for a lively start to this one. And we're underway at Anfield as well. Liverpool versus Chelsea in the Premier League also kicking off at 12:30. Are we going to get an early goal? We did get an early chance, of course, yesterday for Hull City. Balumi, I didn't realise until I watched the highlights back, he actually hit the post. You know that chance where he was sort of like dancing down the side? I thought he just put it wide. And he actually sort of clipped the outside of the post. Throw in here for Southampton inside their own half, which Manning will take. The camera pans in on Hellberg. Hellberg and Tom de Ecker have both earned a lot of fans this season across the Championship, not just with their respective clubs, with the way they've played football and attacked the league this season. Chance here for Middlesbrough. Cross comes in. It's going to go past everyone and out for a goal kick to Southampton. 1 minute on the clock. Middlesbrough 0. Southampton 0. And we hit 100 likes. Go on, you guys are the best. I love you guys. 0-0. Any Millwall or Hull fans in here? Let us know down below. Are you keeping an eye on this one? In fact, actually, 220 people in here. Comment down below which team you support. Let's see how many different fans we have got in the live chat today. Goalless between Liverpool and Chelsea in the Premier League. Goalless here as the ball is thumped along by Southampton and they win the ball here. Inside the Borough half, Cienza. Can he make something happen? The ball's going to work its way down the right-hand side for the Saints. Middlesbrough pushed them right back to the keeper. Peretz, who I've been a fan of, actually. He's been very good, hasn't he? Peretz thumps the ball long. Obviously slipped, didn't he, at Preston on the final day. Gave a silly goal away there. Offside against Larin, the Southampton striker. So Middlesbrough have a free kick inside their own half. Goalless, as we really start to get a feel for this one. Target for Middlesbrough goes to Melander. Middlesbrough just keep the ball inside their own half for now. Southampton happy to let them pass it about between Fry, Ayling, Melander. Are they going to venture down the right-hand side here? Ayling's going to fire a ball over the top. There's way too much on that. It's going to go back to Peretz in the Southampton goal. Neither team yet to force anything out of this. Let's catch up on some comments in the meantime. How many different fans have we got in the live chat? I said, let us know which team you support. We have got Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, neutral, Sheffield United, Forest, Liverpool, Liverpool United, Leeds, Wrexham, Man United. Oh, good to see you, Kelly. Liverpool, Ipswich, United, Forest. Bit of a mixed bag. There's a few Liverpool fans in here, which we massively appreciate, considering your team is in action. But we will keep you up to date with events over at Anfield. Cross here is going to go out for a Southampton throw-in inside their own half, which Manning goes over to take. There's a few Middlesbrough fans still finding their way to their seats, but it is pretty packed out. Lofted ball forwards, a little bit of head tennis here inside the Southampton half. They get the ball up to the halfway line, and the ball now goes out for a Southampton throw-in again, which Manning will take. Neither team really, I don't know, getting a hold of the ball properly yet. The ball's been up in the air quite a bit in the first few moments. Sheffield Wednesday, says Alex. We've got a West Brom fan, Ipswich. Mohammed says to Kelly, commiserations, you will make the playoffs next season. By the way, a big game in the National League North and South. The playoff finals are today, says Leon. Oh, good luck to those involved. We will see who goes up to the National League. Here come Southampton. I think is it Torquay? I think Torquay might be in one of them. Did South Shields get to the final? In fact, I'll be able to get that up in front of me. The National League North, yep, it's live now. South Shields 0, Kidderminster 0 in the National League North final. And Hornchurch versus Torquay is a 3 p.m. kickoff for a place in the National League. Gotta love the lower leagues. Big games for those clubs. Who's going up? Chance here for Middlesbrough. Here comes a shot. It's blocked. Kept alive by Target. A cross comes in for Borough. Southampton had some defending to do, and they do it well, and they clear it up to the halfway line. We've had a goal at Anfield. Oh, Leon, I am so, so sorry. But to the Liverpool fans in the live chat, well done. We've had a goal for Liverpool, 1-0 to the Reds at Anfield. Here is a chance for Borough. Are we going to get a goal here? Shot blocked, corner for Middlesbrough, and the Middlesbrough fans are like, come on. Yeah, they make a real racket behind that goal, those Borough fans. Been to the Riverside a couple of times, and I know just how noisy they can be. Can they suck the ball into the net from this corner? 6th minute. Whittaker to take. In it goes. Oh, it's met by a Middlesbrough head, but it goes over. Goal kick to Southampton. It's a good corner, actually. It's just flicked over the bar. Who got the final touch on that one? Didn't quite see. Let's have another look. Strelec heads it over. Goal kick to Southampton. Yeah, Liverpool have the lead against Chelsea. The goal coming through Gravenberch. 1-0 to Liverpool against Chelsea in the Premier League. Remember, Liverpool pretty much secure in that top 5. Chelsea plummeting down the table. 9th at the moment. They could still finish in the bottom half. Not looking good for them. Goalless here as Cienza tries to cut inside for Southampton in the Borough half. He's held up there as Middlesbrough trying to slow the Saints down. Nice 1-2 from Cienza with Larin. Looked like he was pushed over there. The referee's not interested. The ball rolls out for a Middlesbrough throw-in. I thought there was a little push there on Cienza, but no appeals. Once again, a massive thank you to the 300 people that have joined us in the live chat. Let's catch up on some comments. Quite a few happy Liverpool fans in the live chat. Leon says he's very torn between South Shields and Kidderminster today. I've worked with all the coaches at South Shields, but know the analyst at Kiddie. I mean, it'd be nice to have Kidderminster up as a Midlands team. And South Shields is obviously a representative of the North East. So like I say, 1-0 to Liverpool. We'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on in that National League North playoff final, which is also on at the same time. Middlesbrough win possession off Southampton here. The game is picking up a bit of pace now. Middlesbrough try and come forward. Strelec here. Is he going to go to Whittaker? He's going to try. Oh, he's in the box. Strelec here. Southampton have got men back, but a chance here for Borough nonetheless. They go to the right-hand side. Can they get a cross in? So good start from Borough this. Can they force a chance? Cross comes in. It's not a good one. It's going to roll out for a throw-in to Southampton. Deep inside their own half on the right-hand side. Matt, who's going to make the final, asks Reese. I'd imagine the favourites are Southampton and Millwall, but I'm going to do my second leg predictions with Sophie tomorrow. So do look out for those, probably in the morning. Make sure you're checking out all of the content we've got coming out over here. Like I say, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that big red button, subscribe. Southampton get a throw-in inside their own half again as we approach 10 minutes. I think if you're a Saints fan, you're relatively happy. You're weathering, well, I don't want to say you're weathering the storm. It's not like Middlesbrough have dominated, but Middlesbrough have been the team on the front foot a little bit more so far. Levi Sports says, congrats on getting promoted from a Manchester United fan. Thank you. We will see you next season. The question is, who's coming up with Coventry and Ipswich? Is it going to be one of these two? Here's Conway for Middlesbrough. Nice mazy run. He goes to Ayling. Ayling charges forwards. He puts the ball out wide. Chance. Cross. Blocked. Still alive. Strelec he's causing a nuisance in that box. There's a claim for a penalty for a handball. The referee's not interested and the ball's now gone out for a Southampton goal kick. But yeah, bright start from Middlesbrough. Still 1-0 to Liverpool over Chelsea. And go on, I said I'd check in on the National League North playoff final. It's still 0-0 between South Shields and Kidderminster. Very cagey. Neither team want to lose or concede a goal. This will be 1-0 probably, says David. Playoff games are like that. I think because it's a two-leg affair, teams are just like, we can't afford to screw it up in a daft 10 minutes in the first game. I mean, if you look at examples like Sunderland Coventry last season, you had a game which was on a knife edge, and Coventry gave Sunderland that last-minute goal at the CBS through a mistake, and it just changed the whole dynamic of it going back up to the Stadium of Light. We did manage to get back into it, but then you give yourself a little bit less margin for error, and then Sunderland pop up with that late Dan Ballard goal, and Coventry are knocked out. Lofted ball over the top. Chance for Middlesbrough. It's cleared away. Borough throw in, and they take it quickly. I like this from Middlesbrough. They're trying to make things happen. The second legs are always better, says Samuel. Well, we'll be live for those as well. Do join us. I agree with you, by the way. It's just the jeopardy, isn't it? It all gets decided in the second leg. Teams have to go for it. Nice footwork. Cross for Middlesbrough comes in. It's headed away. They're probing, though. Malanda gathers the ball here for Borough. Oh, no. Okay, I thought that was going to be a free kick on the edge of the box for Middlesbrough. Oh, this is dangerous. Southampton are going to counter. Cienza, he doesn't get there. Middlesbrough clear their lines. It's got a quick tempo to this at the moment. Callum in the live chat says he's a Nottingham Forest fan. Congratulations on promotion to the Premier League. Looking forward to seeing you at the City Ground. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I'm going to try and do as many away games as possible, and I'll let everyone know in the predictions shows if I'm going to them each week. And then, yeah, look out for me if you're there. Here come Middlesbrough. Oh, nice. Good footwork. Here they come down the right-hand side. Chance to get the cross in. Oh, it's a slice. And Southampton get it out for another Middlesbrough corner. Southampton having to dig in a bit here. Leon AJ, sorry, says, I love how close the first and second legs are to each other. Nice not to have to wait a week for something. Yeah, you're right. You don't want it drawn out too much. What I find a bit long is the wait between the second legs and then the final. But I suppose quite a bit of planning has to go into all of it. Burgie says, remember the penalty win at home against Notts County that led to promotion? We won a penalty in that game and scored it, yeah. Mark McNulty scored it. I remember that. We're 149 likes. 1 like away from 150. Hit that like button. Let's do it. There's a slow replay of that Middlesbrough shout for a handball and a penalty. It did strike the arm of Yander by the look of that. But the referee didn't give it. Not every time the ball hits a hand is it a handball. But the referee, yeah, the referee didn't think that one was. Still 1-0 to Liverpool in the Premier League against Chelsea. We said Gravenberch gave them the lead on 6 minutes. Hopefully next season we can meet Matt and Sophie as well. You two are the goats at predictions, says Mohammed Jaffrey. Oh, stop it. I do appreciate the support. It's massively welcome and appreciated, as I say. Here come Middlesbrough. Oh, nice. This is Whittaker now. Chance for Borough. Shot. Oh, it just goes over the top. I like it, though. Goal kick to Southampton. The Borough fans like it. They're happy with the way their team are attacking this. Callum says, I think Southampton will win the playoffs and get promoted next season. Jack says, is this game better than Millwall? The Millwall game yesterday? I suppose it's a bit early to tell, but it has started nicely, this one. So, yeah, potentially it might be. The Millwall game yesterday, it wasn't a terrible 0-0. It had moments, and because it's such a high-stakes game, naturally it still felt quite fun, even though not a lot of action. But we did have the post being hit twice, for, you know, once for each team, and we had a disallowed goal. Free kick for Middlesbrough on the halfway line. Come on, Borough, says Riley. He says, beat the cheats. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I wonder how common it actually is for that, by the way. You know, spying on the opposition. Is it more common than people think, but just it got caught out on this occasion? Here's a chance. Cross for Middlesbrough, by the way. It's not always still kept alive here. Borough, cross. Oh! What a chance. The ball was put across the box. There was a touch, but it just wasn't towards the goal. It just went past everyone. Still alive here for Middlesbrough. That was a good chance, though. It went right across the sort of nearly rolled across the line. Still a chance here for Borough. Oh, good defending there. And Southampton come away with it. And they are good at absorbing pressure. You've got to give it to Southampton. It's a good matchup that we've got a team that will attack, which is Middlesbrough, and a team that knows how to soak it up in Southampton. I mean, we saw Southampton defend really well against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Defended, I mean, they went toe-to-toe with Man City in the FA Cup as well, didn't they? And played well when they played Coventry. I thought they defended very well. Oh, yeah, there's the chance of Borough. Who was that? It wasn't Strelec. Was it Conway who nearly scored? It rolled just past the post. Riley says, it probably isn't the first time Southampton have spied on someone this season. I don't know. I mean, I think it's more likely that, you know, they're spying on them because it's such a big game. I don't think they do it on everyone. But I just mean in general in football, is it actually maybe more common than you think? And there's usually better, I don't know, secrecy behind it, a bit more discreet. I wonder how obvious it was. Do you reckon he was just stood there with a high vis at the gates with binoculars? So, what are you doing here? Oh, God, yeah. Ball over the top for Middlesbrough. Goes out for a Southampton throw-in. SJ says, how are Borough dominating? Southampton should know their tactics. But I don't think Borough are dominating. They're the better team. It's not like Southampton are trapped in their own half, but yeah, Middlesbrough have been the better team so far, the more adventurous for sure. Goalless between South Shields and Kidderminster still, by the way, in the National League North playoff final. And Liverpool still lead Chelsea 1-0 in the Premier League as they approach 20 minutes there. Conway was ruthless against Carr, says Burgee. He missed a massive chance, didn't he? Leon says, I think there's more of a chance of it happening in a League One and League Two environment where clubs don't have their own official training grounds. Yeah, potentially. Andrew says he's always suspicious of blokes in the bushes. Yeah, there's a reason people don't like Burgee when he comes around for the live streams. I'm winding you up, by the way, Burgee. Here come Middlesbrough. Oh, nice. Conway cuts inside. He shoots. It's blocked once again. Good defending from Southampton, but it will be another Middlesbrough corner. It's all about, can you turn that pressure into a goal? It's all well and good playing well, but if there's nothing to show for it, you know. Yeah, it's good work from Conway. Just Southampton got enough bodies behind that. Spying was made famous in American football by Bill Belichick, the coach of the New England Patriots. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. If I was Wrexham, I want to know if there's an analyst, if an analyst came near my training ground a few weeks ago. Can see some big money lawsuits coming Southampton's way. Right. We don't want to accuse Southampton of spying on everyone, by the way. They've been caught once, so we have to treat it as they've done it once. But I was just making a general point that it might be more common in football than we realise. Middlesbrough corner cleared away by Southampton. Middlesbrough have the ball on the halfway line. It's pumped back into the box. It's headed on by Whittaker into the grateful arms of Peretz. And I suppose that's the main thing, isn't it? Peretz hasn't had to make a big save yet. And we've got a big donation there from Brenton. Thank you so much. Donations are massively appreciated. And Brenton says, up the Saints. That's it. Are the Saints going to be marching in to the final? Like I say, join us on Tuesday night for the second leg down at St Mary's. Thank you once again, Brenton, for the donation. Leon says, I heard Burgee hides in your bathroom after streams. I didn't know that. I haven't caught him doing it yet. SJ reckons it'll be a 2-0 win to Southampton today. Here's another chance for Middlesbrough. The ball's won. And Conway goes out wide. They've got to get this in early. It's blocked. They're going to have to pounce on a Southampton mistake like they did there, because Southampton, when they get the men back, look really hard to crack open. And Wood there gets back and makes the block, I think. We've got a throw in here, which Britton is going to go over to take for Middlesbrough. Leon AJ, I keep saying Leon Jar. He says, it certainly does cast questions across their whole season, doesn't it? When someone breaks your trust, it makes you wonder how many times they might have done it. Well, yeah, maybe. I do think it's quite likely it was just the once, though, because it's such a big game. But I don't know. I'm curious, by the way, to the Southampton fans that might be in the live stream right now. How do they feel about what happened? Here's a chance for Middlesbrough. Cross blocked, and it's going to spin out for another corner for Middlesbrough. Can they take advantage of one of these? They are the team on the front foot, but Southampton just keep putting them, you know, keeping them away. Rav reckons it's going to be 2-1 to Middlesbrough. It's still 1-0 to Liverpool in the Premier League, and still goalless between South Shields and Kidderminster. Middlesbrough corner comes in. It's flicked away at the near post by Manning. And then it's cleared up the pitch by Wood. And Middlesbrough have to start again. Well, I don't think we've actually had any chances for Southampton. They're getting the ball in the Borough half at times, but they are very much happy enough in their own... Well, I don't know if they are happy enough in their own half. They're in their own half anyway. They're doing a decent job of keeping Middlesbrough out. Yeah, total shots, 7 to Middlesbrough, 0 to Southampton so far. But you know football, it could just take one Southampton chance to get one Southampton goal. Middlesbrough have a free kick in a good position here. I think Borough should get Gary B in the changing room. People won't understand that, but I get it, Leon. Borough 3, Scummers 0, says Jack. He's a Portsmouth fan. Nearly 400 people tuned in right now. A massive thank you for joining us. Middlesbrough free kick then. Target's going to cross this in. In it goes. And it goes past everyone and out for a goal kick to Southampton. 25 on the clock, 0-0. Dams says not another 0-0. I don't know. There's still a way to go yet. Rax Max reckons playoff winner is coming from this game. Hull and Millwall lack that little bit of quality needed. But I would love Millwall to do it. So glad Ipswich are not going to have to go through this torture. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Southampton are the favourites with most people. That's a fair observation because of the way they play football and the quality they've got. But I do think being hard to beat, like Millwall or Hull, that could just take you through. If you could just keep Southampton or Middlesbrough at arm's length at Wembley, you might find your way through. We've seen it a lot, you know, it's good defensive teams that win the playoffs a lot of the time. And it does feel like we've got playoff semi-finals this year between two really solid defensive teams in Millwall and Hull. And two very nice on the eye attacking teams here in Middlesbrough and Southampton. It's a clash of styles in the final. Oh, that looked like a handball to me. The referee's not interested. Middlesbrough have it here with Ayling inside the Southampton half. He's chopped down. Yep, free kick to Middlesbrough. Just inside the Southampton half. Once again, a massive thank you to the 400 people that have tuned in. We're 10 likes away from 200. Make sure you hit that like button. And if anyone hasn't already subscribed, take 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. It's 0-0 here. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool in the Premier League against Chelsea. We're also keeping an eye on the National League North playoff final, which is goalless between South Shields and Kidderminster. Borough have it here with Britton. Now Conway. It's just too many players in front of him. Southampton just swarmed them. As soon as a Middlesbrough player comes near the box, Southampton have got like 5 players on them. Shot from outside the box. Oh dear. Aidan Morris smashes that over the top. And it's a goal kick to Southampton. 0-0 it remains. Let's have a look at some more comments. Who scored for Liverpool? Gravenberch. Jack says he'll like and subscribe because he's a fan of Matt. Oh, yeah. And he says he's a fan of Cov. Yeah. The Southampton's coach, he never blinks. It's scary, says M. King. I'll have a look next time I see him. I've never thought that about him, but next time the camera pans on Tonda Eka, I'll keep an eye on his eyes, yeah? 0-0, guys. Nearly half an hour played. If you've just joined us, Middlesbrough have been the team on the front foot, but Southampton are dealing with them with a bit of ease. You know, you can look at it in different ways. Middlesbrough are the team on top, but Perez hasn't had to do anything. Southampton throwing now on the halfway line. Ball goes back to Perez. He smashes it forwards. Malanda heads it on. And now a bit of space here for Morris. And Middlesbrough driving forwards. Well nipped in the bud there by Ryan Manning. But Middlesbrough have it again now. Ayling. Where's he going? Ayling. Oh, what a chance. He's scored some good goals in the past. Do you remember that goal he scored for Leeds at Old Trafford? Back in the Premier League about 5 years ago. He banged it in the top corner from outside the box. Great run from Ayling. Oh. That's arguably one of the best chances of the game, isn't it? He dances past a couple of players. It just opens up for him as he gets into the box and he pulls the trigger, but he blasts it wide. Tony! With his donation, he says, I love you, bro. Tony, you are my bro. Thank you, mate. Lots of love to you, the family, and Sophie the Greyhound. Southampton, no losses in 19. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? They've been monsters. And if they could have just been at least half competent in the first 10 games of the season, they would have finished in the top 2 this year. Such contrasts between Will Still and Tonda Eka. I mean, Tonda Eka had a very good start, then it wobbled a bit, but then he's ended the season really well. And when you look at that, 19 unbeaten, you struggle to see how anyone will beat them in the playoffs. But then, you don't just win games forever, do you? Southampton will lose a football match at some point. Maybe not this season, maybe it'll be next season they do, but will it be in the next 3 games, or next 2 games, should I say? 0-0, Middlesbrough with possession inside their own half. Mohamed Jaffrey says Southampton are a top 2 team. Well, in terms of squad quality and budgets and everything, yeah, they are really, aren't they? Here's Whittaker. Oh, chance! No, how have they missed? How has that not gone in? What is going on, Middlesbrough? They're playing some good stuff and the shooting boots are not there. That is the biggest chance of the game. Oh, Conway. It falls to him. Basically, there was a cross. It went through everyone. Conway's there in the 6-yard box at the back post. And the defender in front of him just does enough. But he took too long to try and get it out of his feet, didn't he, Conway? Big chance for Middlesbrough goes begging. 0-0 it remains. Middlesbrough corner to come in. SJ says he's glad they missed. Come on, Southampton. Who nearly scored? Middlesbrough. All of the chances are for Middlesbrough. Corner goes in, headed away. It's that man Conway who needs to pull the trigger. Shot from outside the box for Middlesbrough goes over. Goal kick. They're stat padding with those ones. That's no good from was that target. It blasts it over. Goal kick to Southampton, but they've had a couple of good chances in the last couple of minutes. In particular, that one that fell to Conway. Oh, there's Tonda Eka. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't blink, does he? All the better to read the game with, eh? Doesn't close his eyes for a split second. A Bristol City fan in the live chat. Hello. Welcome. There's 420 of you in the live chat. A massive welcome to all of you. Great to see so many different faces. 0-0 at the Riverside. I'm enjoying it. It's not a bad 0-0 again. It's kind of one-way traffic, but if you can't score, it doesn't count for anything. I just feel like Southampton are quite inevitable. If they go and get one chance, they'll go and get one goal, won't they? Middlesbrough, you know, if you're a Middlesbrough fan watching this, you're encouraged. You're playing really good stuff, but you want a reward for it. Goal kick to Southampton. 0-0 it remains. Matt, I got 2 months left at primary school, says Alex. Then next week, Monday to Thursday, I got my SATs. Now, well, good luck, Alex. All the best. Good luck at secondary school as well. You'll enjoy it. Ah, look, there's a Southampton fan with binoculars. The camera panned in on him and he's just doing this. Borough are frustrating to watch. Are they? I think they're quite fun to watch. I suppose the finishing's frustrating. Here's a chance. Conway. Oh, he's at the post. He's at the post. Oh, my God. Conway. There's still a chance here for Middlesbrough. Conway plays it to the edge of the box. Still a... Oh, good. They're getting closer now, aren't they? They're getting closer. Cross comes in. It's gone out for a goal kick to Southampton. Oh, Conway, man. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, he's like centimetres from scoring there. It's not a bad technique, but he could have maybe took an extra touch. I don't know. Oh, he comes off the inside of the post as well. He could have had 2 goals in this game by now. He's had 2 big chances. Middlesbrough are starting to hammer on the door. At first, we thought this was, you know, Southampton being good defensively. I mean, it is as well, but we've also got Middlesbrough being wasteful now. Southampton are holding tight enough at the moment, but Middlesbrough are getting so close to scoring. We've had an equaliser, if you haven't already seen, at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. The goal coming through Enzo Fernandez on 35 minutes. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1 in the Premier League. And a goal in the National League North playoff final. South Shields 0, Kidderminster 1. Kidderminster take a big step towards National League football next season. Still no goals in this one, but I'm asking myself how? How has there not been a goal for Middlesbrough? They've started to turn the screw a bit more, but we had someone ask about 10 minutes ago, are Middlesbrough dominating? At the time, I said no. I said they're the better team, but Southampton were, I don't know, all right enough. But I don't know, it feels like the pressure has really started to crank up in the last 10 minutes. Brilliant game to watch. Enjoying your content, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. SFC. Who does Ricky support? SFC. That can't be Stoke. It can't be Swansea. Sunderland? No, SAFC for Sunderland, isn't it? Who's SFC? Throw in here for Middlesbrough. Into the box it goes. Flicked on. There's a bit of grappling going on there. Conway wanted a penalty, but he didn't go down. Conway does well. No, he loses the ball. Oh, Southampton! SFC! How stupid am I? God, who am I watching? Southampton. Maybe it's a Southampton fan. Put 2 and 2 together, will you, Matt? Thank you for joining us anyway, Ricky. A non-scoring draw incoming here, says Bernard. I mean, the way Middlesbrough have been playing, you would think a goal's going to come. But the pressure could ease off, couldn't it? Are they using up all their energy at the moment? The game could flip as well. We could have Southampton being the team on the front foot in the second half. But here come Middlesbrough again. I mean, you've got to look at it as 7 minutes to half time. You don't want to go crazy, but if you're Middlesbrough, you want that goal before half time. You've merited it, haven't you? But Southampton keep it at 0-0 for now. So 1-1 between Liverpool and Chelsea. 0-0 here. We said it's 2-0 to Kidderminster in the National League North playoff final. Kidderminster have 1 foot in the National League. They're 2-0 up against South Shields. Here come Middlesbrough. Conway, can he finally get his goal? He goes out wide. Cross comes in. Peretz sort of swipes at it. And it's going to roll out for a Middlesbrough throw-in on the right-hand side now. Britton goes over to take it. Do some postcodes. Yeah, we'll do them at half-time. We were having good fun with them, weren't we, yesterday? Stick around to half-time and you can stick some football postcodes in the live chat and I'll see if I can de-scramble them. But in the meantime, I've still got 5.5 minutes of this half to go. Chance of Middlesbrough. Here we go. Cross comes in. It's blocked. Corner for Middlesbrough. Can they get that goal? Southampton are holding strong enough for now. If you're a Southampton fan, you're like, just get to half-time 0-0. The pressure is ramping up. Corner for Borough. In it goes. Oh my God, it's a brilliant save from Peretz. What a scramble. Southampton clear it for now. Still alive. Middlesbrough, cross it in. Edge of the box. Oh, this is unrelenting pressure now. Middlesbrough turning the screw. This is why everyone says they can play the best football. They are a joy to watch. It's just you haven't got the goal in them yet. Oh, shot from outside the box is pushed away by Peretz. Another one comes in. It's blocked. Goodness me. This is like a kickabout down at the park where you're playing Wembley and all of the action is in one goal. And the keeper's just having a blinder. He's like, not today. Peretz keeps pushing the ball away. 0-0. 4 minutes to half time. TJ B Dog says, read me out, Matt. There you go. I've read your comment out. There's your little shout out. Thank you for joining our live stream. Julie says, howdy, mate. I've just joined the stream and it's my first time in the chat. UTS. There you go. We've got some Southampton fans joining for the first time. You are all very welcome. Everyone's welcome. I'm a neutral, by the way. If you're a Middlesbrough fan or a Southampton fan, I will bring you this game in a neutral way. It is Middlesbrough who are on the front foot, but Southampton keep them at arm's length for now. Let's have another replay of that Middlesbrough corner from a minute ago. Peretz just about fishes it out. And then he pulls off a couple of saves from outside the box shots. And now it's a goal kick to Southampton. Yeah, interesting comment there from Unexpected Journey 59. He says, all this pressure and no goals. You just know Southampton will score first. If you've watched football long enough, you know that's the way it sometimes works, yeah. 2-0 to Kidderminster, as I say, in the National League North playoff final. It's 1-1 at Anfield between Liverpool and Chelsea, and it is goalless here between Middlesbrough and Southampton. Ashley says, I'm in Turkey. You are a lifesaver. I can't find the match anywhere. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. And I know those of you guys that are in the live chat would much rather watch the football than me. We will still try and bring you as an accurate description as possible. 2.5 minutes of this first half to go. Middlesbrough have it down the right-hand side in the Southampton half. We will show you the stats at half-time, which paint the picture of how this has been going. But the most important one is the goals, and that is 0-0. Middlesbrough lose the ball. Cienza might bring it forwards for Southampton. No, he's dispossessed. Malanda now, he's fouled. Free kick to Middlesbrough, just inside the Southampton half. 500 people in here. Let's try and hit 250 likes before half time. It takes 2 seconds to hit the like button. Get involved, drop a like, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. We are doing lots of coverage for the Championship playoffs. Like, subscribe, and comment. Here come Middlesbrough. Southampton just pushed them back out the box. Larin doing a lot of running on his own up top there. Not really had much of the ball, has he, Larin? He's just chasing around the defenders when they're circulating the ball at the back. Ayling with a cross. In it goes. Middlesbrough clear. Southampton clear. Offside anyway against Middlesbrough. Southampton free kick inside their own box. I would imagine we're probably going to get 1 added minute at the end of this first half. 5 likes away from 250. Go on, make sure you have hit the like button. And as I say, make sure you're subscribed as well. Free to do and massively appreciated. Yeah, Mohamed Jaffrey says he's just checked the stats and Southampton have had no shots. Yep. But 0-0 it remains. Middlesbrough with possession inside their own half. Can they carve out one more chance before the first half comes to an end? Here's Conway for Borough. He tries to feed it down the side. Southampton clear it and Southampton will come away with it. Well, now we are into first half stoppage time. And the ball goes back to Perret in the Southampton goal. Do stick around during half time. Get your comments down there. We'll play a couple of games, do some Q&As. And then the second half will be back in 15 minutes. But we are still live here and there might still be a... Oh, Perret gives the ball away cheaply. There might be one last chance here for Middlesbrough. Oh, it's wasted. 2 added minutes, by the way. Goal kick to Southampton. Whittaker puts it over the bar, but we have got 2 added minutes. So stick around. The clock is paused at 45, but we are nearly 1 minute into those 2 added minutes. Middlesbrough should be 3-0 up, says Mohamed Jaffrey. Well, yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Middlesbrough might still fancy a chance here. Let's have a look. Ball down the left-hand side. It's that man Conway who's done everything right but score. Where's his shin pads, by the way? He's got his socks down to his ankles. Southampton clear. And Middlesbrough get a throw-in inside the Saints' half. I think there's maybe one last attack left for Middlesbrough here. All this effort, but no goals to show for it. But then been a lot of effort defensively for Southampton today. Ball lofted over the top. Oh, they're going to get a corner. Okay, the first half is going to come to a close with this Middlesbrough corner. Can Southampton just keep this out and get to half-time 0-0? Whittaker goes over to take. Players come up, the defenders for Borough. Corner goes in from Whittaker, headed over at the near post. And that's going to be a goal kick to Southampton. It was headed over by Ayling. And when Perret takes this, the referee will blow for half-time. Just very hairy ankles. Hopefully Spurs will go down. Martin saying West Ham are going to go down. A few different comments coming through. We'll come and read more comments out when the halftime whistle goes, which is now. There you go. Perret takes the goal kick, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, if you've not been watching it, and if you've just joined us, you've missed quite the half of football. It's 0-0, but that does not paint the picture of what we've been watching. It is one-way traffic now. It got gradually more relentless as the first half went on. It started off, I don't know, with Borough probing, and then they've just gone for it. But they haven't had a goal, and they've got a... I feel like they should have scored 2. There's 2 big chances for Conway. One at the back post, and the other one's sort of at the back post where he hit the post. Here's the stats, guys. If you've not been following, let me just scroll down on there. So there's your possession, 76 to 24 pretty much. Look at the XG. 1.39 to 0. 17 shots to 0. 4 shots on target to 0. But what's the big one? What's the big stat? The goals. And it's 0-0. Look at that one. Touches in opposition box. 37 to 0. Mental. But here's a big one. Goalkeeper saves. 3. He's made a good couple of saves, Perez, but he saved 3 out of 17 shots because only 4 of them have been on target. So that's it, you know. It's the finishing. They've done everything right, but just get it over the line. They need a goal. Yeah, a few comments coming in here. Let us know your thoughts on the first half, and then we'll move on to something else in a second. But yeah, give us your halftime assessments if you've been watching. Make sure you've dropped a like. We'll do another halftime plug. If you're watching and you haven't hit the like button, please do. And anyone watching that hasn't subscribed, please do. It is free to do. And we're closing in on 127,000 subscribers. Make sure you are subscribed and in the live chat. Let's read out some comments. Afternoon, brother. How are you? Says Paul. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well. Axie says, my prediction is 1-0 to Borough. He reckons he hopes the Saints stay down. Okay. This smells bad for Borough, says Mr. Burgermeister. Well, yeah, I get your concern. I think naturally what you think in football is one team can't just dominate for the entire 2 legs without the other team having their own chances. And it does feel like we're just going to get some Southampton chances. And I don't know, maybe 2 chances and they'll get 1 goal out of it. So it's all about, can Middlesbrough find their shooting boots? And then when Southampton inevitably have their go, because they're going to attack at some point, can Middlesbrough keep them at arm's length? Excuse me. Matt is the best. We like those comments. Keep them coming. My parents support Millwall, so I want to see them go up via the playoffs. PUSB. Struggers. Hi, Matt. Hope you're well. That was an awful first half from us. No tackles, no shots, giving the ball away. Well, Struggers is a Southampton fan, so it's interesting to get an assessment from the Southampton fans. I think you're probably, disappointed with the first half because you're thinking, oh, geez, we've not been good. But I would maybe be more relieved than annoyed. I'd be annoyed, but naturally I think Southampton are going to have their own chances at some point. Tom de Rijkeurt's not going to be happy, that's for sure. He's going to have to get into them. And I think there will be a bit of a response inevitably from Southampton. And I suppose you've got to be happy that you just haven't conceded, even though Middlesbrough had all those chances. I don't know. Yeah, Boxing Gamer Pro says Middlesbrough cannot finish their food. I know. Couldn't finish a movie, eh? I'm a Coventry fan. My parents are from London, says Axie. There you go. Hello, Matt. Just joined the stream, says Homer our goal. Well, thank you for joining us. Right, guys, we did this yesterday, so let's do it for 5 minutes. Throw some postcodes in the live chat of where a football club is based, and I've got to work out which football club that is based on the postcode. If you want to have a go, throw some in the live chat and I'll see if I can de-scramble them. We did some yesterday. I think I did okay. I didn't get all of them, that's for sure. There's a couple that caught me off. So throw them in there. I promise I don't cheat. I'll check them afterwards. I'll just tell you what my instinct is and then we can check them afterwards. But yes, throw some postcodes in the live chat. Once again, if you've just joined us, goalless at half-time. The second half will be underway in 9 minutes. Stick around, or if you want to go somewhere, then feel free to go. But come back, because we've got the second half coming up very soon. Let's get some postcodes in the live chat. Right, SE7. Well, I can see your username is CAFC, which kind of gives me a clue. I'm going to guess SE7 is Charlton. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Charlton. It was given away by your name, I'm afraid. Try not to do your own clubs, because I can see there's an Oxford fan who's in the live chat saying OX4, and I'm going to presume that's Oxford, and I don't think I need to check that one. Right, W12. 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 Wolves? Wolverhampton? Yeah, W12. Should we go with that? QPR. Okay, I got that one wrong. There you go. I got that one wrong. W12. It just throws me off if it's a different letter to what you'd expect. So QPR is W12. I got that one wrong. SA2. SA2. What do we think SA is? It's not like Salford or something, is it? SA. SA2. I don't know. I'll have to guess. Salford, maybe. I don't know. That's probably quite a poor guess. SA2. Where's that? Swansea. There you go. Rubbish. Sorry, I got it wrong. Any more postcodes? Throw them in the live chat. I'll see if I can get them right. If I miss yours, feel free to fire it down below. BR2 9EF. Oh, okay. BR2. It's got to be one of the Bristol clubs. I'll go with Bristol City. No, hang on. Do I want to go with that? I feel like, is Bristol City closer to the city centre? I think I'm right in saying that. I might be wrong. Yeah, let's go Bristol City. BR2 9EF. Is that Bristol City? Bromley! Rubbish, I got it wrong. Oh dear. NR1. That's got to be Norwich, hasn't it? NR1. Yes, Norwich. Right, he's back in the game. We'll do a couple more. Get some postcodes in the live chat. HU3. Oh, is that Huddersfield or Hull? I feel like it's one of those. Huddersfield, Hull. HU3. I'm going to go Hull. It's Hull. He's smashed it. There you go. OL11. OL11. Oldham. Oldham. Maybe. Rochdale. Right area, technically, because Rochdale and Oldham are both sort of Greater Manchester, aren't they? Ah, never mind. Let's do a couple more postcodes. You're testing my... Well, it's not really ball knowledge. You're testing my geography knowledge. I've got to be honest, the trick to it is just like, what's the first letter? If I could find a city that begins with that. But there's some tricky ones that catch you out, isn't there? There's a few postcodes flying in here. We'll be back to the football in a second, guys, if you've just joined us. We're doing postcodes at the moment. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Let's go with DY10 1NB. It's got to be Derby, hasn't it? DY10. Is that going to be a trick one? DY10. What was it? N1NB. Kidderminster Harriers. Oh. If you've just joined the live chat, or if you've just joined the stream, we're just playing a game while it's half time. People are throwing me some postcodes of football clubs in the live chat, and I've got to work out what the football club is related to the postcode. All right, let's do a couple more. BB2. And did we not do that one? Did we do BB2? BB2. Oh, no, I don't think we did. I'm going to guess that's Blackburn. BB2. BB2 4JF. Blackburn, surely? Yeah, there you go. ME7 4DD. ME7. ME7. Should we go Middlesbrough? ME7 4DD. Gillingham. There's a trick one. ME7. Why is Gillingham ME7? Located at the MEMS Priestfield Stadium. There you go. Right, okay. That's good fun, guys. Oh, go on. I'll do one more. There's loads of people pinging loads of CV31. That's got to be Leamington, hasn't it? I'd know that one because I live in a CV postcode myself. Yeah, Leamington. Got it. Right, I'll do one more. Sorry, guys, I can't do all of them because the second half's going to be coming up in a minute. Let's do WS5. Is that like Weston-super-Mare? WS5. Is it Weston-super-Mare? Silverdale Football Club? Who are they? A primary football-related location in the WS5 area. Silverdale Football Club. I can't say I've heard of them. But there you go. Oh, hang on. Nearby Walsall. It's not Walsall Stadium, is it? No, Walsall's WS1. Right, okay. Showtime, brother. Yeah, let's let's turn our attention back to this one, guys. Right, that was really good fun, guys. I'll tell you what, we can make that maybe a regular feature when we do the live streams. We could do postcodes at half time because I quite enjoyed that, and there's some trick ones that you keep making me stumble up with. But I tell you what, it's good because I actually learn at the same time. Not that I ever really need to know these postcodes, but there you go. That was good fun. Right, guys, I'm going to get you busy in the live chat now because I want your full-time predictions. Every single one of you, comment down below. How is this game going to look at 90 minutes? Or should I say 95 minutes? When the full-time whistle goes, what's the score going to be? Is it going to still be 0-0? Will Middlesbrough get the goal they've been pushing for? Or will Southampton get a goal? Or will it be 1-1 or something? What's your prediction on how this one is going to finish? Here we go. Step Softly Ghost says it's going to finish 1-1. Yeah, I could see it being 1-1, to be honest. 0-0. 2-1 Middlesbrough. 2-1 Southampton. 2-1 Southampton. Larin with the winner. Southampton 1-0. Borough 2-0. 2-2. 2-2. 1-0. GHGN is saying 2-1 Middlesbrough. Alex is saying 1-1. 2-0 Borough. 1-0 Saints. 1-0 Saints. 0-0 from Steve. 2-0 Middlesbrough. 2-0 Middlesbrough. 1-0 Southampton. 3-1 Southampton. Yeah, keep your predictions coming and do not go anywhere because the second half is nearly upon us. The players are going to be coming back out onto the pitch any second now, and I can't wait for this second half. I feel like if there's as much drama in the second half than there was in the first half, we should eventually get a goal. And if the second half is anything like the first half, then that goal will come from Middlesbrough. But if Southampton can, at some point, get a shot off, then it might be them who scores. We will see. Struggers reckons it's going to be 1-1, but Southampton are going to win 3-1 at St Mary's. Saints are going to nick a cheeky winner. Oh, a cheeky winner, says Rob. Sir Zanza reckons it'll be 2-0 Southampton. Yeah, quite an interesting split, by the way. It does feel like we've got quite a few Southampton and Middlesbrough fans in the live chat with us, which is massively appreciated. Obviously, you probably can't watch the game for whatever reason, but we will try and bring it to you as accurately as possible. Let's get the timer back on the screen because the players are coming back out now. And the referee puts the ball on the centre spot. And Larin will get the ball rolling for the Saints as Southampton now attack from right to left. Here we go then, boys. Big 45 minutes ahead. Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 0. What's your prediction, asks Gary. My prediction before the game was that I thought Middlesbrough might win 2-1. I'm not sure if that's going to happen now. I feel like there might only be one goal in this. And although Middlesbrough have been the better team, it just would not surprise me if it was 1-0 Southampton. If you're going to push me for a prediction, let's say 1-1. I'll go down the middle. Geneva. Right. Southampton going from right to left. Has Tonda Eckert got into them and said, just do something. Get up the other end of the pitch and make something happen yourselves. It's all well and good defending and keeping it at 0-0, but if you're not offering anything on the threat as well, then that just makes Middlesbrough, I don't know, grow in confidence and think they can just keep having a go. Here comes Manning down the left-hand side for Southampton. They've actually got it in the final third. Well, not for long. The ball is given away. Whittaker brings it away for Middlesbrough. Oh, it's a poor pass from Whittaker. And Southampton have it back in the Middlesbrough half. The ball over to the left-hand side here with Manning. Manning whips the ball in for the Saints. It goes past everyone and it's brought away by Target for Middlesbrough. Do you reckon he was warming up at half-time? Target practice. Sorry. Terrible. 0-0, 46 minutes. Southampton with the ball, with Manning. Puts it down the left-hand side. Cienza. Slightly better start from Southampton. Ball forwards. Larin gives chase, puts the pressure on. Southampton win a throw-in inside the Middlesbrough half. Unexpected Journey 59 says £15 for him if Azaz scores first. He wouldn't be the most popular goal scorer at the Riverside, that's for sure. What a goal he scored against Man City at Wembley, though. Outrageous. Southampton fans, here's one for you. Finn Azaz's goal against Man City or Shea Charles's goal against Oxford? Southampton with possession inside their own half. Middlesbrough fans, also, what's been your goal of the season? Middlesbrough come forwards here. Southampton bring it away. Southampton attack down the left-hand side here. Cienza. Can he make something happen? Goes to Azaz, back to Cienza. This is looking promising for Southampton now. Manning's going to put a cross in it goes. Oh, Ayling. That so nearly could have been an own goal. Really good cross there from Manning. Unfortunately for Southampton, the only player sort of near it was Larin. And he wasn't that close to it, really. So the only way that would have gone in is if, Ayling had put that in his own net. But he just about dealt with it. But this is better from Southampton. Julie says, I'm torn. Aaron says, Shea Charles's goal. Shea Charles's goal against Leicester. Oh, yeah. What a moment that was for Southampton when they beat Leicester. 4-3 from 3-0 down. And that really did sum up the two teams' seasons. Southampton on this mad rise and Leicester on this mad slide. Southampton down the left-hand side here. They give the ball away. Nice feet from Whittaker. And Middlesbrough now find some space. Target. Not the best pass. Strelic gives chase, but Wood does very well for Southampton and wins a free kick for the away side. Oh, I think we've had a goal at Anfield. How about that? Who would have thought Chelsea would take the lead? Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2. Has Cole Palmer scored? Or has it been disallowed? I think they might overturn this. Goal cancelled. Never mind. I just knew it was too good to be true for Chelsea. Cole Palmer had the ball in the net. Offside. Still 1-1 at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. What's the latest in the National League North playoff final? It is South Shields 0, Kidderminster 2 on 50 minutes. And it's still goalless here between Middlesbrough and Southampton. Here come the Saints down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Larin! Oh! Hey, Southampton have had a chance. Does that even go down as a shot? Because he headed it wide. It's better, though, isn't it? It is better from the Saints. They're putting the ball in the box and they're just hoping Larin can do something. But, yeah, a bit of a difficult angle there. He heads it wide. And Middlesbrough have a goal kick. Julie says, my brother supports Liverpool. He'd have probably cried if that was allowed. I mean, either way, even if Chelsea do beat Liverpool today, Liverpool will probably still finish in the Champions League places and Chelsea can't. But, yeah, both teams have been underwhelming in their own ways, haven't they? M. King says, Larin is smiling. He knows he's finding the range soon. Mohamed Jaffrey says, enjoy VAR next season. It will screw you over. Well, yeah, Coventry have already had their taste of it against Manchester United in the FA Cup. And that screwed us over, that's for sure. Although we did gain from VAR when we played Luton. But that was the right decision. The Man United one was borderline. Here come Middlesbrough. Maybe Middlesbrough might find a bit more joy now that Southampton have come out of their shell a bit more. Conway. That's a good pass. Target. Cross comes in here. It's going to be another corner for Middlesbrough. They're racking them up, aren't they? Up the stats. Up the stat padding. Up the corners. Yeah, good defending there from, was it Harwood Bellis? Middlesbrough, yeah, I do feel like you've got to get a goal here. Not just the performance, but I just think it's going to be a completely different game at St Mary's. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying Middlesbrough can't play good football at Southampton. I'm sure they could, but they're not going to be able to have as much of the ball, surely, away at St Mary's. Can Middlesbrough find that goal? The corner's come to nothing. It's gone out for a goal kick to Southampton. But Middlesbrough win the ball back from that goal kick. Ayling goes to Whittaker. Back to Ayling. And he loses out there. The ball forced back into the Middlesbrough half there by Cienza. I really want Brentford to get Champions League. Fantastically ran club, says Leon. Yeah. And same for Bournemouth, really. I mean, if we get that Premier League top 8 up at the moment, anyone could still finish 6th, couldn't they? And 6th might get Champions League, isn't it? If Villa finish 5th and win the Europa League, I think that's how it might work. And look how close it is. Bournemouth are 6th. Brentford could finish 6th. Brighton could finish 6th. Oh, actually, thinking about it, Chelsea can still make Champions League if 6th gets Champions League. So maybe I've been a bit quick to dismiss that. But I don't know. We'll see. 0-0 at the Riverside. 54 minutes on the clock. A massive thank you to the 450 people that have tuned into today's live stream. Make sure you are hitting the like button. We've set a like target of 500 today. Every single one of you. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Middlesbrough throw in here, which Ayling goes over to take. Someone in the live chat's just said, I'm a curse, guys. When I start watching the Championship playoffs, it ends 0-0 in both games. Oh, no. Well, don't watch it then. 0-0 it remains. Middlesbrough with possession here on the halfway line. Ball now down the left-hand side. Malanda. Conway. Where's he going? He goes back to Morris. This season, I don't think Liverpool players have implemented his ideas due to stubbornness, says Ricky. Here's a chance for Borough. It's going to be a free kick here. 30 yards out. Foul on Aidan Morris from, was that Larin? It's fairly central, this free kick, so it is sort of shooting territory, but you're gonna have to like knuckleball this or something because of the distance on it. I think both Villa and Arsenal will win their finals, says Sam. Okay. And then, I mean, remember, we've got Palace in the Conference League, so we've got 3 English teams that could all win the European competitions this year. I think, let me know your thoughts, I think Palace and Villa will be likely to win their finals, but I think PSG will be made favourites over Arsenal. Not to say Arsenal can't do it, but just the way PSG are going, they'll be massive favourites, I think. Here we go then, Middlesbrough free kick. No, they're going to opt for a pass instead. I'll be annoyed if this comes to nothing if I was a Middlesbrough fan. The players are still queuing up in the box. Down the right-hand side now. Can they get the cross in? Britain. He does get a cross in. It's just about dealt with by Southampton, but a bit frustrating, really. The players that had come up for the free kick didn't really, get a chance of getting anywhere near the ball. Although, still a chance here for Middlesbrough. Ball down the right-hand side. Britain puts the cross in. It's a good cross. Oh, it's met by a Middlesbrough head. And there's an appeal there for a handball. And a penalty for Middlesbrough has not been given. The referee, I mean, I will get a replay of that in a second, but maybe the right decision. You can understand why the Middlesbrough fans are claiming for it, but 57 on the clock, 0-0. Middlesbrough just circling the ball around in the Southampton half. It's kind of gone back to how the first half was now. We've had, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes at the start of this second half of Southampton getting up at Middlesbrough's face and just letting them know, hey, look, we can still come forwards, but Middlesbrough have just sort of taken control of the ball again and therefore taken a bit of control of the game. But the most important thing is the goals, and they haven't got one yet. Ball down the left-hand side for Borough. Southampton come away with it. It's a bit loose here. The ball's... It's come to Morris for Middlesbrough. Have we had a goal in the Premier League? I don't think so. Someone in the live chat was trying to tell me we have. The ball's going to go out here for a goal kick to Southampton. 0-0 it remains. Keep your comments coming. Offside goal for Liverpool. Okay. 3 teams winning a final definitely should create a 6th place berth. Yeah, well, should do, shouldn't it? Let's catch up on some comments. What a season, though, if Arsenal win the Premier League and Champions League. I know, but they both hang in the balance, don't they? The Premier League's more likely than the Champions League, in my opinion. And what's more important to the Arsenal fans? I think more would probably say they just want to get that next Premier League. Although they've never won the Champions League, to win that Premier League for the first time in 22 years is a big achievement because they've been knocking on the door. But it could so easily be a season where Arsenal win nothing or both. And, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Middlesbrough come away with the ball after Southampton got it into their final third. Riley in the live chat says it's the most boring playoffs ever. Well, look, if you're looking for goals, yeah, okay, we haven't had any goals yet. But this game has been good. It's not for the want of trying from where Middlesbrough are concerned. If you just had some shooting boots for Conway, then Middlesbrough would be winning this one. I think Southampton will take a 0-0. Saints fans that are in the live chat, let me know if you agree or disagree. But I think based on the way this game's going, take a 0-0, go back to St Mary's, and then maybe you can have your way with Middlesbrough. But if you're a Middlesbrough fan, you don't want 0-0. You're the team pushing. You've got nothing to show for it, unfortunately. Guys, once again, let's make sure you've hit the like button. We are on 320 likes. Let's try and push that up to 400. It takes 2 seconds. We've got half an hour to go. Hit that like button. And anyone that's not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Matt, remind you, only Aston Villa winning the Europa League and finishing 5th will trigger the 6th place spot. Yeah. A 4th place finish will not do it. Yeah. So regardless of if you know, the English teams all win their respective things. It's all on Villa, isn't it? Yeah. Middlesbrough here with Ayling. Ball out wide to Britain. Oh, he puts in a first-time cross. Oh, it comes to the edge of the box here for Conway, but he's dispossessed by Azaz. And now Cienza is fouled. Free kick to Southampton inside their own half. Southampton looking to do a Pompey, getting stuffed, then they score in the last 10 seconds. Yeah. Connor Chaplin popped up with that goal against the run of play. It must be infuriating at times to be a Middlesbrough fan. Still 1-1 at Anfield, by the way, and still 2-0 to Kidderminster in the National League North playoff final. Let's ask you guys then, with half an hour to go, is there going to be a goal? Yes or no in the live chat? Half an hour to go. Is there going to be a goal? Yes or no? That's all you need to put in the live chat. Let's see how you guys think this one will finish. Here comes Southampton down the left-hand side. Cross goes in. Middlesbrough deal with it. Middlesbrough keep them at arm's length. Can Southampton go and nick a goal? I mean, did that Larin header count as a shot, by the way? That is literally the one moment they've had. There was another cross or something at one point, but genuinely, the stats say Southampton have done nothing. Oh, there's a shot. Right, we've had a shot. Shot from Cienza outside the box. Curls over. Goal kick to Middlesbrough. Well, it wasn't a great shot, let's be honest. Yeah, look, there you go. There's your stats if you've just joined us. Wow. There's Tony Mowbray in the stands. Was he born in Middlesbrough? I feel like Tony Mowbray was born in Middlesbrough. Of course, he managed Middlesbrough, didn't he? Managed Coventry, managed Sunderland, managed West Brom, managed Birmingham, managed Blackburn, managed everyone. Tony Mowbray was born in Saltburn by the Sea. Where's that? Is that in Middlesbrough? North Yorkshire. Yeah, it must be pretty close. Southampton with Wood. Pinging it out wide to Manning. Let's have a look at what you guys had to say in the live chat. I was asking you if you think there's going to be a goal in this one. Thank you, by the way, to the new subscribers. If you subscribe, it pops up with your name there. What do you guys think? Is there going to be a goal? Yes, yes. Middlesbrough going to score? Yes, 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 yes. It'll be 1-0 Borough, says Riley. M. King. Yeah, a lot of you think there will be a goal in this one. Wayne reckons it's going to stay 0-0. About 15 minutes drive away, says Leon, from where Tony Mowbray was born to Middlesbrough. There you go. He's a Middlesbrough lad, really, I guess. Very lovable character, Tony Mowbray, isn't he? Just such a nice guy. Southampton with possession here. Azaz. Oh, he nearly lost it. The ball flicked forwards and Middlesbrough clear. Throw in for Southampton on the halfway line. Southampton have just kept Middlesbrough quiet for a few minutes. And if you could just take it in chunks, you know, if you're Southampton, if you can get through the next 10 minutes and you get to 75 minutes and it's 0-0, then you're very close to getting a result out of this first leg, which is an achievement considering the way the game's gone. And we can't even put it past Southampton possibly nicking this game against the run of play as well. Do I think there's going to be a goal, by the way? I hope so. I feel like... Yeah, oh, here's a chance for Middlesbrough. Are we going to get a goal here? Southampton are back in numbers, but the ball is down the left-hand side here. Malanda. Target. Southampton are doing a solid job when they've not got the ball. They get back in their numbers and they just make sure it doesn't get through. And Peretz did make a couple of saves in the first half, but I can't remember him doing anything in this second half yet. Here come Middlesbrough down the left-hand side. Mohammed says, let's play I Spy. Ball over the top here for Borough. It's going to go out for a goal kick to Southampton. There you go. Peretz has got something to do now. He's got to take a goal kick. 0-0. Still 1-1 at Liverpool. And still 2-0 to Kidderminster in the National League North playoff final. Ipswich Legend 2, says Kieran. Yes. Tony Mowbray. And did he play with Mark Venus at Ipswich? Mark Venus has always followed him round as the assistant, hasn't he? Here's Ayling. Nice. Oh, it's that pass. That final pass. Southampton are going to break. No, it's going to go out for a Middlesbrough throw-in inside Middlesbrough's half. Southampton are the best at I Spy, says Axie. Kelly says, I'm surprised it's 0-0, but this is not a boring game at all. A goal sure would be nice, though. Yeah, and I think, from where I'm concerned as a neutral, the Middlesbrough goal would make it more intriguing going back to St Mary's. If Southampton nick this 1-0, and we've got to go back to St Mary's, that is massive, massive advantage to Southampton. I suppose 0-0 is still an interesting score going back to St Mary's, but Middlesbrough are going to think, how have we not got a goal out of today? But Kelly's right, it's been far from boring. Here comes Cienza. He shoots, headed away. Middlesbrough going to look to counter. No, they lose out and Southampton win the ball back well. Southampton have possession here with Wood, who goes to Harwood Bellis. 0-0. Halfway through the second half now. I can't believe I'm about to have sat through 180 minutes of football in the last 24 hours and we haven't got a goal to show for it. As I say, it's not been a bad game, this one. Last night had its moments as well, but this one in particular has had some big moments for Middlesbrough. Well, they just haven't taken any of them. Right, here comes some substitutions. Eddie says Borough simply must score. Yeah, it will be advantage Southampton if it's a draw. Yeah. Right, is it a double change for both? Southampton are going to get some refreshments at the same time and get some instructions from Tonda Eckert. Well, there's a pause in play while we wait for these substitutions, and must be a player down on the floor, which is why we're getting this long stoppage. Right, let's do Who Do You Support? We did it earlier, but we might have some different viewers in the house right now. 20 minutes to go, guys. Let us know in the live chat which team you support. It doesn't have to be Middlesbrough or Southampton, by the way. Neutrals are welcome. Let us know in the live chat which team you support. And while you're there, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. There is a little stoppage in play at the moment. We're going to get a substitution for both teams. The game is back underway now. Brown has come on for McGree for Middlesbrough. Alan Brown has come on for Riley McGree. And Shea Charles and Matsuki have come on for Fellows and Downs for Southampton. A double change for Southampton. I didn't actually mention a few minutes ago, Ross Stewart came on for Larin. I should have mentioned that. 0-0. And we've now got 530 people watching. Let us know in the live chat which team you support. 20 minutes to go. Are we finally going to get a goal in one of these playoff games? Wolves, Coventry, Forest, Coventry, Southampton, Wrexham, Man United, Brighton, Coventry, Leeds, Forest. A few Leeds fans in here. Forest, Ipswich, Plymouth, Forest, Coventry. Keep your comments coming. Ball falls on the edge of the box here for Shay Charles. He shoots. Ooh. Goes over. Goal kick to Middlesbrough. That sat up really nicely. And we know Shay Charles has got a good finish in him. But he just puts it over the bar. Goal kick to Middlesbrough. Yeah, plenty of different fans in the live chat. Middlesbrough fans, Southampton fans, Coventry, Liverpool, Forest, Leeds. You are all very welcome. Wolves, Ipswich, Newcastle. Guys, there's 500 people watching. Let's try and push for 500 likes. It takes 2 seconds to hit the like button, so please do. Maybe if we hit 500 likes, we'll get a goal. That's what it is. We're waiting on 500 likes to get a goal. It's just going to stay 0-0 otherwise. Azaz puts a cross in here for Southampton, and it's caught by the keeper. And yeah, Middlesbrough's keeper, actually, thinking about it, he's had barely anything to do today. But yeah, Bryn clears it for Borough. Into the Southampton half it goes. Southampton regain possession, and maybe their tails might just go up now. Here comes Southampton. Cienza. Manning. Back to Cienza. He's in the box. Oh, he's tackled. Good challenge there. Oh, I thought we might have a big chance on for Southampton. He was in the box there, Cienza. Middlesbrough clear it. A bit of a warning there, though, for Borough. Southampton getting into the box. Andrew says, what away day are you looking forward to most next season? Oh, good question. I don't know. Let me have a think. Cienza puts a cross in here for Southampton. Oh, it's headed down. Cleared only as far as the edge of the box. Still a chance for Southampton. They're going to get a corner here. And I can imagine the Southampton fans are all going, come on, let's try and nick this. Yeah, there you go. The camera pans in on the Southampton fans. They're all going, yellows. Are they about to snatch this? Oh, Middlesbrough. Do not concede this. You've played so well, but you've not taken any of your chances. Just don't concede. A Southampton chance. Southampton have only had a few chances. They're second in terms of the most goals from corners and set pieces this season. Southampton. I remember Southampton scored a corner away at Coventry this year, actually. Here we go. Corner goes in. Well headed by Melander. And Middlesbrough clear. Still alive. Cross comes in for Southampton. Oh. It goes out for a Middlesbrough throw-in. This would be bloody brutal if Southampton score, wouldn't it? I'm just happy I don't have to worry about it. As a Coventry fan, I'm just like, you guys have the stress. We've been there. I've got the T-shirt. We've lost in the most cringe-worthy ways imaginable. It's your turn now. Middlesbrough have been really good today, but they could be on the end of a horrible result if they were to concede now. And from where Southampton are concerned, it could be a brutal finish for them if Middlesbrough snatch a goal themselves, because Southampton are close to getting a result out of this. But here come Middlesbrough now. Oh, good challenge from Cienza, and Southampton win it back. Yeah, Southampton have grown into this a bit more in the second half. I think there's a bit of a reaction from maybe what Tonda Eckhart has said to them. Still think over the balance of the game, Middlesbrough have been much the better team, but here comes Southampton now. Oh, Middlesbrough just pushed them away. South Shields are 2-0 down in the final. Yes, they are. Kidderminster winning that one, yeah. Do you see Coventry surviving, asks Andrew. It all comes down to the summer. Like, it's too early. If Coventry go big and have a big window and get plenty of quality and plenty of experience, then yeah. But if we don't, then no. So it's just hard to say. And in terms of which away days am I looking forward to most next season, In terms of the ones I've done before, I always love going to Nottingham Forest. I've only been once, but I did enjoy my visit to Ellen Road as well. I've been to Nottingham Forest like 5 times, Leeds once. Obviously, I've never been to Liverpool, so that would be decent. I would say Tottenham, but I don't know what league they're going to be in. 0-0, guys. 560 people watching. Hopefully I can bring you a goal at some point, but now there's AD Vivash on the Middlesbrough dugout there. Sat there going through some paperwork. It's the end of the tax year, isn't it? He's just doing out all his finances. Free kick in the middle of the park here for, is that Middlesbrough? Someone step forwards and score, please. I'm going to go mad in a minute. I just want a goal. I just want to see a goal going in a net. I just want to see the ball hitting a net. Do you think if Arsenal win Sunday, the league is done? Yeah, I think so. Because then Arsenal play Burnley at home, which, like, surely they're going to win. And then they're still top, and it's the final day. And then they're away at Palace, and they just got to not lose. And it depends on what Man City do, but yeah, I think Arsenal can almost taste it. Still 1-1 at Anfield, by the way. And still 2-0 to Kidderminster in the National League North playoff final. There's a score there between Liverpool and Chelsea. 2 0-0s did happen a couple of years ago, says Sam. Norwich, Leeds and West Brom, Southampton. Yes, it did. And I remember sitting through both of them, actually. And then in the second legs, we had Leeds 4, Norwich 0, and Southampton 3, West Brom 1. West Brom did pop up with a goal right at the end, but Southampton were much the better team there. So, yeah, Southampton will be hoping. Lightning strikes twice. Take a 0-0 here. They'll be hoping to beat Middlesbrough at St Mary's and then win the final again, of course. Adam Armstrong, 1-0 at Wembley against Leeds, wasn't it? Leeds didn't really turn up on that day. Leeds don't turn up at Wembley for some reason. Mohamed Jaffrey reckons it'll finish 1-0 to Middlesbrough. They're just going to nick it. Imagine Millwall versus West Ham in the Prem, says Andrew. We were having this conversation last night with Harry, weren't we? We were saying, what's more likely? Is it going to be Millwall v West Ham in the Prem? Or is it going to be Millwall v West Ham in the Championship? I think given that West Ham are currently in the bottom 3, I think it's more likely that it's going to be a Championship game next year. But it could be that Millwall go up and West Ham go down as well, of course. We are into the final 11 minutes of the game nearly. A change there. Castledine comes on for Middlesbrough. Can someone just pop up and snatch this? Remember, no Hayden Hackney. Do we think, maybe Middlesbrough fans might know better than me, do we think he's going to be there for the second leg? Sarmiento's come on for Whittaker, by the way, for Middlesbrough as well. Here come Borough. Is that a penalty shout? The referee is not interested. Southampton clear it. Middlesbrough win it back. Ayling. Nice ball out wide. Castledine. Can he get the ball in? It's going to be a corner. Corner for Middlesbrough. They're pushing. They're pushing Southampton's buttons. But Southampton are not giving up a goal. Let's have a look at a replay of this. Was it a penalty? No, not for me. 0-0 it remains. Middlesbrough corner. As we head into the final 10 minutes. In it goes from target. Headed away. And then Cienza flicks it further away. And now Southampton are 2-on-2. Cienza. Oh, that's a dreadful pass. Never mind. Southampton lose possession. There was an opportunity there for Southampton to score on the counter. They've now given away a free kick for a foul on Ayling. Ross Stewart giving that one away. Matt, what would be Coventry City's derby in the Premier League next year? Asks Michael. And Axie says Villa. Yeah, they're the two West Midlands teams in the Premier League next year, of course. A game that hasn't played out in 25 years. And the last time Villa played Coventry, they relegated us from the Premier League. 3-2. Of course, I think other results on that day did contribute in Coventry's relegation. But yeah, here come Southampton down the left-hand side here. Cienza, he cuts in, he goes inside, and ball's going to go out to Manning, is it? Yeah. Middlesbrough fans behind that goal, still bouncing around, still trying to make a bit of noise and roar their team over the line. Long old journey, isn't it? Fair play to the Southampton fans that have come up to Middlesbrough today. And also fair play to the Middlesbrough fans that are going to be going down to Southampton on Tuesday night as well. Probably won't get back till about 5 in the morning or something. Maybe even later than that. Wouldn't Nottingham Forest be a local derby, says Michael? Yeah, they're the next closest after Villa. Yeah, that'll be the 3 Midlands teams in the Premier League, won't it? Villa, Forest and Cov. That is like a blast from the past. Will you be watching the second legs of these games? Yes, Jack, we will be. So, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you do hit the subscribe button because we are covering each and every single one of the playoff games, including the final. And we'll be back tomorrow with Sophie for second leg predictions. Make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss any of that, and drop a like. 7 minutes to go. The camera pans in on a Middlesbrough fan and she's like this. Oh. There's an interesting stat. The time of the last shot, Middlesbrough, 57 minutes. Southampton, 70 minutes. So the tide has turned a tiny bit. But what it also tells you is both teams are a bit shattered and also a bit wary of losing this first leg. It was a bit like with yesterday, especially with Hull. You just saw them going, okay, 0-0's not the worst result. And then it finished that way. Here come Southampton. Cross goes in. Oh, good defending there by Middlesbrough. Just about get the ball out there. Dale Fry flicks it away. I've nearly run out of drink. That's all right. The stream's nearly over. 7 minutes of normal time to go. Here come Southampton. Cheers to Sophie and the little one, says M King. Yeah, cheers to Sophie with my drink that's got nothing left. Kelly says, am I the only one who hears Rod Stewart and not Ross Stewart? Yeah, love a bit of Rod Stewart. Right, Southampton free kick down the left-hand side. And this is a good crossing position. And it screams of Ryan Manning, doesn't it? Is he going to get it onto Rod Stewart's head? No, Ross Stewart's in the box, and so's Wood. Is that Harwood Bellis coming up as well? Is this the goal that we've all been talking about? Is Southampton going to do the sucker punch? Free kick comes in. Oh, they've hit the bar! Oh, who was that? Wood? Oh, my God. Smash and grab alert. Oh, geez, they nearly snatched it. Southampton have hit the bar. Well, Middlesbrough did hit the post, didn't they, in the first half? Conway. And Southampton have hit the bar. And remember, both teams hit the woodwork yesterday. Hull hit the post and Millwall hit the post. So, you know, I know people saying, oh, these playoffs are boring. Well, first legs are naturally lower scoring affairs, but it's not for the want of trying. It was a great delivery from Manning, and it was headed off the bar with some force. Last minute goal for Southampton is coming, says Will. He says, come on, you Saints. Burgee says he's back. How is it 0-0? Who was that? Wood who hit the bar? No, it wasn't. Oh, it smashes off sort of, not quite the underside of the bar, but nearly the underside of the bar. That's a really good analogy for you. Was it Harwood Bellis? Oh. Wow, okay. Bit of an escape there for Middlesbrough. Still 1-1 between Liverpool and Chelsea, and still 2-0 to Kidderminster in the National League North playoff final. We're bringing you all of the games as much as we can, the information and everything, and it's still 0-0 here as we head into the final 4 minutes. Sam says Chris Wood. No, it's Nathan Wood, isn't it? The Southampton centre-back. Ball cleared away there. Up to Peretz. I am starting to think now, if we're going to get a winner, it could be Southampton. And as well, I mean, we talk about the parachute payments and the squads. This is where the depth and a bench can win a game. Having said that, here come Middlesbrough. Conway. Oh, no. Good defending from Southampton. Oh, it's a good pass. Is Ross Stewart going to get there? He is. Ball into the middle. Chance here for Southampton. Oh, my God. What a chance for Edozie. He puts it wide. I said, didn't I, a minute ago, if we're going to get a winner, it will now be for Southampton. That's the way the game's switching. And he drags his shot wide there, Edozie, and it's a goal kick to Middlesbrough, but maybe Middlesbrough might be relieved to get out of this with a 0-0 now. Southampton can smell blood. Oh. Middlesbrough won't go through if they couldn't win this home leg, says Sam. Look, I don't want to say it's impossible, but I did say before the game that, yeah, if Middlesbrough don't take some advantage from this home leg, Southampton are massive favourites to well, they are big favourites to get through. Heading back to St Mary's. Here, Southampton come, and it's a bit of last-ditch defending from Borough. They've really got to be careful not to lose this. 0-0 it remains. The camera pans in on the fans, the Middlesbrough fans, and they're all like this. Now the camera pans in on the Southampton fans and they're like, come on, let's do this. Mohamed Jaffrey says he expected goals in this game. Well, I don't think we're going to get goals. We could still get a goal. Here comes Southampton. Cross comes in. Middlesbrough just squeezed them out the box. Middlesbrough got to be so careful here. Still 1-1 at Anfield, by the way. Liverpool 1. Chelsea 1. And we're heading towards stoppage time in this one, guys. Over 600 people watching. Quite a few Southampton and Middlesbrough fans. How are the nerves? Comment in the live chat, guys. Are we going to get a goal now? I don't think so. We might. Don't go anywhere. But I think it is going to be another 0-0. I think Middlesbrough have kind of run out of legs. They've done a lot of work today trying to get that goal, especially in the first half. It didn't come. They might still snatch it, but it is Southampton who've had the better chances in the last 10, 15 minutes. If no one can reach the Premiership, just keep Spurs or West Ham up there, says Dan. But yeah. If all of the playoff games finish 0-0, then no one goes up. And West Ham and Spurs can both stay up. Is that how it works, yeah? Right, we're going to find how much stoppage time there is in a minute. Middlesbrough have possession inside their own half. A bit risk-averse now from Borough. And they're just knocking it around. And Southampton are letting them for now. This has been Borough's problem all season. Dams reckons there'll be 10 minutes of stoppage time. I don't know about that. See how much there is in a sec. But here come Middlesbrough with the ball over the top. It's cleared away. There's 7 minutes added on at Liverpool, and there's only 3 minutes added on here. Here come Middlesbrough. Maybe one chance left in this game. Ball sprayed out wide. That's a good pass, actually. Britton runs into traffic. Middlesbrough throw-in inside the Southampton half. Yeah, 3 minutes added on. I don't know if we're going to get a goal. I don't even know if we're going to get another chance. Let's hope we do, but it might come for Middlesbrough. Cross comes in from deep, flicked in the air, and that is an easy catch for Peretz. 3, says Julie, with a question mark. Yeah, I'm surprised, actually. 3 seems a lot less than I thought. I would have thought... Well, we had a little injury, didn't we? We had a little stoppage, and we've had a fair few subs. I would have thought 4 or 5. 3 does seem low. You don't get 3 very often nowadays, but if you are going to get a 3, it would be in a 0-0 draw, wouldn't it? Here come Middlesbrough down the left-hand side. This would be a big goal if they were to snatch one now. Is there an offside against them? No. Southampton have pretty much every man back, but Middlesbrough have it on the edge of the box. Malanda. Looks like they might finish this off the stronger. Can they just nab that goal? Which would, you know, showcase their work today. They're into the box here down the left-hand side. Cross is smashed over and out for a goal kick. Target smashes it. It's going to be a goal kick to Southampton. I think that's probably going to do, isn't it? Guys, we are 15 likes away from 400. Come on, hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds. Let's try and do it before full time. Do drop a like. And if you are new around here, please be sure to subscribe. It is completely free. Like and subscribe. Still 1-1 at Liverpool. Still 0-0 in this one. We've got a Southampton goal kick, which Peretz takes. And we're nearly out of time. The ball is fired forwards. Middlesbrough trying to get their foot on it. No. Southampton might. Manning, ball forwards. Is that a foul? It is. And Southampton are going to win a free kick here. And this will be the last action of the game. Okay. Now if you're Middlesbrough, you do take the 0-0. Manning goes over to take it. And this is pretty similar to the position where Manning put in the cross last time and Harwood Bellis headed it against the bar. Southampton free kick down the left-hand side. Get this right, and they've won the first leg. We've played the 3 minutes. It's a crossing position, this free kick. Manning to take. In it goes. Oh, it's rubbish. It's cleared away by the first man, and it'll be a Southampton throw-in. And the referee puts the whistle to his mouth and says, that will do. 0-0 again. There you go. Both Championship playoff first legs have finished 0-0. How entertaining. Now, look, do you know what? We will get those generic comments in the live chat of, oh, that's just boring. Okay, I'm not saying it's not boring, the results and the fact we've had no goals, but this was a game where we should have had a goal. We had some good chances in this one, and arguably it could have been like 2-1 to Middlesbrough. We've had Middlesbrough have a plethora of chances and 2 or 3 big ones. And Southampton towards the end, they hit the bar as well. So, yeah, do you know what? Not for the want of trying. And I did say I think Middlesbrough need to nail down some advantage from this one, but they could have lost it towards the end, and they do go back to St Mary's all level. And 1 goal might win the second leg and be enough to get you to Wembley. So we will see. But I think if you're a Southampton fan in the live chat, you'll be happy enough with that. Middlesbrough fans, maybe not so much, but feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. It's finished at the Riverside. Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 0. They're still going at Anfield, by the way. 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1 there. And Kidderminster Harriers have nearly won in the National League Playoff North final. We'll give you some updates from those in just a second. But make sure, like I say, you get your comments down below, you drop a like and subscribe. Your support today has been massively appreciated. I think we were a couple likes away from 400, so make sure you leave a like before you go. And we're very close to our next milestone of subscribers. So make sure to get involved and subscribe as well. Here are your stats from today, if you wanted to see them. I'm going to come and read out your comments in just a second. But as you can see, Middlesbrough, with more of the ball and more of the XG and a lot more shots and more shots on target and more touches in the opposition box, but no goals to show for it. So I think naturally with most people, with the bookmakers as well, it will be expected that Southampton and Millwall will get to the final. They've now got home advantage. They did finish higher. They had the better form going into these final few games. But it's still there for Middlesbrough and Hull. It's still there to be snatched. Can you get your place at Wembley? We'll see. Let's have a look at some comments. If you're a Southampton and Middlesbrough fan, like I say, do get your comments down below. Mate, I'm from Australia, and our Premier League finals both ended 1-1, so we're also boring. Oh, there you go. At least we've had some exciting football, says Leon AJ. Yeah, look, it wasn't a bad game, and even though I know some of you that didn't watch today might think I don't feel like watching those highlights, I would. It's still a decent 0-0. Lots of people saying, thanks, Matt. Great stream. Oh, cheers, guys. Really appreciate it. Like I say, make sure you do drop a like before you go. That's the best way of saying thank you. Donations are very generous from those of you that donate, but you really don't have to do that. Just liking and subscribing and putting some comments in the live chat goes a long way in supporting the channel. So if you could do that as a token or a gesture of thank you, then it's appreciated. Right, I've shown you the stats. I've given you my thoughts. In terms of my second leg prediction, well, I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do that with Sophie. They're still going, by the way, at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. And they're still going in the National League North playoff final, where Kidderminster are 2-0 up against South Shields. Let's read out some final comments. Full-time at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1 is a full-time result, by the way. Kelly, Matt, great stream. I hope Rosie's doing well. Best wishes to everyone. Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Legend. Highlights going to be 20 minutes long, says Axie. I don't think so. You might find some extended highlights somewhere, but... no, actually, you know what? No, I'm doing it just a disservice. There probably was about 20 minutes of Middlesbrough attacking in the first half that you could dine off, but it just didn't get... You didn't get any goals out of it, which is like, let's have a look. Gonna regret not buying a striker. Yeah, maybe that's the issue for Middlesbrough. Not a good enough striker. This has become a recurring thing for Borough, says GHGN. Guilty at wasting chances at home and not winning. The only positive I could take from it, if I'm a Middlesbrough fan, is you haven't conceded the sucker punch goal. So you're still in it. Just find your shooting boots for Tuesday night. But I don't think you'll have as much of the game away. I still think Middlesbrough will have their moments at Southampton, but it's going to be tricky. We'll see. Thanks, Matt, for the stream, says M. King and Leon and Rob and Axie. Good live from Unexpected Journey. Cheers, guys. Yeah. Rudakar says, seems like no one wants it. It's not that no one wants it, but yeah, no one wants to risk it. That's the best way to put it. Right, okay. Thank you so much for all of your support today. That is it from me. Thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of it. We'll be back on the channel for predictions, like I say, for the second legs with Sophie tomorrow. I was thinking of doing a video reacting to the first legs, but there's no goals to talk about. We have had some decent contests, but it would have been good if we had some goals. What we can say is we are live for the second legs next week on Monday and Tuesday. Do join us for that. We'll be doing some good coverage over here. And it has to be settled. It can't finish 0-0 in those games, although it can finish 0-0 in the second legs. It will eventually be separated at penalties or something. So if you're a Middlesbrough fan, frustrating. You were a much better team throughout the game, but you didn't get the goal to show for it. Still take the positives from the performance, and you've not lost, which you could have done at the end. For Southampton, I think it's a pretty good result. Not the best performance, but a better second half performance. Could have nicked it, but I think you'll take a draw, won't you? Considering Middlesbrough had a lot more of it, especially in the first half. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Feel free to leave some comments after the stream as I disappear, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe as I sign off. But that is it from me. I might leave a link down in the live chat if you want to check out one of my socials as I disappear. Feel free to follow that link in the live chat because I am about to disappear. Right, that's it. Thank you so much for all of your support. It has finished here at the Riverside. Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 0, and it will be decided now at St Mary's. See you next time, guys. Peace out.